Hi everyone. Well, the All Black team, of course, has been announced for the second test. Only one change in the back line, a brand new set of props and another loose forward. So overall, 4 changes from the team beaten last week in Nelspruit. Justin Marshall, what's your immediate reaction?
I guess my immediate reaction when I saw it, Nisbo, was this is a conservative side. He was going to go one way or the other, Ian Foster. He was going to go ambitious and bold, or he's going to go reasonably conservative. Now, there are some selections there that to a degree are bold, but in my mind, I think he could have been more risky. There are opportunities there, I think, for players to come into this game that can change the dynamic of the way the All Blacks are playing. But with this side, it's, like you said, reasonably similar in the back line, apart from one change. A few changes up front and Frizzell onto the side of the scrum. It's not greatly different from what we saw in the test at Nelspruit.
Okay, let's start with the back line. Richie Mo'unga is the only change, meaning that Beauden Barrett now shifts to the bench. Did you think in your mind that they'd find another position for Beauden Barrett if he wasn't going to play 10?
Well, yeah, look, I was quite surprised, to be honest, that they went for Richie Mo'unga. He's been reasonably quiet off the bench, but I guess when you get that starting role, that's completely different. So I think when you then balance that out between his selection and then Beauden Barrett going to the bench, when you look at it, Beauden Barrett's probably been one of the All Blacks' best players. So leaving him out then brings into the equation of how is he going to be utilised off the bench? Where is he best going to be suited? Is it going to be in that back 3, or is it going to be slotting into 10 when they just get a bit of an idea what sort of an influence Mo'unga is going to have? Key thing for me is Richie cannot go lateral. He needs to go hard at the line. He's also got 2 centres that are reasonably lateral players. That's why I wanted to see a change there. I wanted to see somebody who was good post-contact. So if you understand that, past the tackler, weak shoulder, then get offloads away, get him behind that defensive system. I think both Rico and David Havili are pre-contact players. So you have to then make sure that your 10 and your 9 are engaging defenders.
Okay, a lot of calls obviously for Will Jordan to play in the 15 jersey. He stays on the wing. Had they put him at fullback, would they then have had to find another position for Geordie?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. And we've discussed this right from the start. Are we going to play our players in their best suited positions? You know, and Will Jordan quite clearly gets into the game better from fullback. So, you know, the compromise then is where do you slot Geordie Barrett in? Well, if he's not able to play fullback, which they are saying is best position, then he has to come off the bench. So, yeah, I think to a degree they are making decisions based on trying to get players on the field rather than who's going to be best suited to get into the game in their best position.
All right, let's look at the forward pack and the 2 props. Look, I think there's a combined total of the 3 in the front row who have made 9 combined starts for the All Blacks. Now that's a huge risk, particularly against the Springboks.
Good to see you've done the math, Nisbo. You're better than me at this stage, but yeah, look, no doubt about it. It's a raw green front row. But I think it's what we need. I think we need that enthusiasm. I think the scrum will go very well, and these props are more than capable of holding up both their ends. Their ball carry will be a bit more prevalent than the other ones, so I'm certainly thinking that area is probably something that is slightly bold, but I think it's where we need it to go.
All right, and a quick word about Shannon Frizzell taking over in the 6 jersey.
Really good selection. I think Frizzell just needs to go out there and blow himself out. Be given the licence to go out there, attack, run hard, get into everything, and then once he's spent, like the Springboks do, bring him off and inject some impact from the bench.
Good stuff, Justin. All right, a lot to look forward to in this test match. Don't forget to join us just around 3 o'clock on Sunday morning.